What if the biggest surprise of the 2026 FIFA World Cup final is not only the match itself, but the moment when the entire stadium suddenly turns purple under the dazzling lights of the most explosive halftime show in football history? What if millions of fans across the world witness a spectacle so massive, so emotional, and so unforgettable that it changes the meaning of global entertainment forever? Is the world truly ready for the collision between football's greatest stage and the unstoppable force of global music icons? Before we begin, drop your predictions in the comments, smash the like button if you believe this performance will break the internet, and subscribe so you never miss the biggest BTS and Suga stories shaking the world right now. The world is holding its breath. Rumors are spreading faster than wildfire across social media, fan communities are exploding with theories, and excitement continues to grow every hour as whispers surrounding the 2026 FIFA World Cup final halftime show become impossible to ignore. One name keeps dominating every conversation. One group keeps appearing in every prediction. One performance is already being called the greatest entertainment event of the decade even before it officially happens. That name is Suga. That group is BTS. From Seoul to Los Angeles, from Tokyo to London, from Mexico City to Jakarta, anticipation is reaching unbelievable levels as global audiences prepare for what could become the most historic halftime performance ever seen on a football stage. Fans are not simply expecting music. They are expecting a cultural earthquake. They are expecting an emotional storm powerful enough to unite millions of people in a single unforgettable moment. And if the growing excitement online is any indication, the world may not be prepared for what Suga and BTS are about to unleash. The possibility alone has already transformed social media into chaos. Purple hearts flood timelines every second. Fan edits portraying gigantic stadium performances dominate video platforms. Predictions about surprise collaborations continue to spread. Some believe the stage will feature groundbreaking visual technology unlike anything ever attempted during a sporting event. Others believe BTS will deliver a powerful message of unity to a divided world through music, storytelling, and emotion. But one thing remains clear above all else. Expectations are now beyond enormous. For many fans, this moment feels larger than entertainment. It feels personal. It feels emotional. It feels like the culmination of years of waiting, years of loyalty, and years of believing that BTS would one day stand at the center of the world's biggest event. And now, that dream appears closer than ever before. The journey leading to this moment has been extraordinary. BTS did not simply become famous. They transformed into a global phenomenon that shattered barriers once thought impossible to break. They conquered language limitations, changed the global music industry, and proved that emotional storytelling can connect people from every culture and background. Their rise was not accidental. It was built through relentless passion, powerful artistry, and a deep connection with fans that few artists in history have ever achieved. Suga, in particular, has become one of the most respected and influential figures in modern music. Known for his intense stage presence, emotional honesty, and fearless creativity, he has built a reputation as an artist capable of turning every performance into a deeply emotional experience. Whether performing as a member of BTS or through his solo identity August D, Suga continuously demonstrates a rare ability to combine vulnerability with explosive energy. That balance is exactly why millions believe he could dominate the halftime stage in a way never seen before. Imagine the scene. The final whistle of the first half blows inside a stadium packed with tens of thousands of fans. Millions more are watching from homes, bars, and giant outdoor screens across the planet. The lights suddenly disappear. The roar of the crowd grows louder. A massive silence takes over the arena for just a few seconds. Then, a single spotlight appears. Smoke rises slowly from the stage. A deep bass shakes the entire stadium. The screen flashes purple. And suddenly, Suga appears. The crowd erupts instantly. People scream. Fans cry. Cameras shake from excitement. Social media crashes under the pressure of millions trying to post the same moment simultaneously. Around the world, viewers who may not even know BTS suddenly find themselves completely hypnotized by the scale of the performance unfolding before their eyes. Then the impossible happens. One by one, the remaining BTS members emerge onto the stage. The stadium transforms into a sea of purple light. Fireworks explode into the sky. Dancers flood the field. Giant digital visuals cover every corner of the arena. The music grows louder. The energy becomes uncontrollable. And at that exact moment, the 2026 FIFA World Cup final stops being just a football match. It becomes a global cultural event unlike anything the world has ever witnessed. Many entertainment analysts have already begun discussing the enormous impact such a performance could have on global culture. The World Cup final already attracts one of the largest audiences on Earth. Combining that audience with BTS' worldwide fanbase creates a level of global attention almost impossible to measure. The numbers alone could break streaming records, social media engagement records, and live audience records simultaneously. Yet beyond statistics, there is something far more powerful happening emotionally. For millions of fans, seeing BTS headline the halftime show would symbolize recognition. It would represent the moment Korean music fully conquers the most universal stage imaginable. It would be proof that music transcends borders, languages, and cultural limitations. And for longtime supporters who followed BTS from the beginning, it would feel like witnessing a miracle become reality. The emotional impact could be overwhelming. Fans still remember the group's earliest days, when they faced criticism, doubt, and endless obstacles. Few could have imagined back then that these 7 young artists would eventually become candidates to headline the entertainment segment of the world's biggest sporting event. That transformation is exactly why the story resonates so deeply with people everywhere. It is not simply about fame. It is about perseverance. It is about ambition. It is about dreams refusing to die. Suga's individual journey adds another emotional layer to the story. His openness about struggles, pressure, mental health, and personal growth has created an incredibly strong bond between him and audiences around the world. Fans do not simply admire his talent. They connect with his honesty. They see themselves reflected in his music, his words, and his determination to keep moving forward despite difficulties. That emotional authenticity is what makes the possibility of this halftime show feel so significant. It is not just another celebrity appearance. It feels like a shared victory between artists and fans who built something extraordinary together over many years. Speculation about the setlist continues to dominate fan discussions. Some believe the performance could begin with an intense solo introduction from Suga before transitioning into massive BTS anthems that shake the stadium. Others predict emotional moments designed to create unity between football supporters and music fans from every country. There are even theories suggesting surprise collaborations with international artists, live orchestras, or groundbreaking visual effects involving drones and augmented reality technology. No matter what eventually happens, expectations are already sky high. Even people outside the BTS fandom are beginning to acknowledge the sheer scale of what this event could become. Sports audiences who may not regularly follow Korean music are becoming curious. Media outlets continue discussing the possibility. Entertainment experts are debating how large the global reaction could truly be. Everywhere, the same question keeps appearing. Can Suga and BTS deliver the greatest halftime performance in World Cup history? If anyone can achieve it, many believe BTS is the perfect choice. Their performances have always been designed on a massive scale. Precision choreography, cinematic storytelling, emotional intensity, and incredible live energy have become their trademark. They understand how to create moments that feel larger than life while still remaining emotionally intimate. That combination is extremely rare in modern entertainment. And perhaps that is the biggest reason anticipation feels so intense right now. Fans are not simply expecting spectacle. They are expecting emotion. They are expecting tears, goosebumps, unforgettable visuals, and moments powerful enough to stay in memory forever. Imagine hearing the crowd singing together with BTS inside the world's biggest football event. Imagine millions of voices uniting in one chorus despite speaking different languages. Imagine people from every corner of the planet standing together, connected not by nationality, but by music and emotion. That image alone explains why excitement surrounding this rumored performance continues growing every single day. There is also an undeniable symbolic power behind combining football and BTS on the same stage. Football is often described as the world's universal language. BTS represents one of the most universal musical movements of modern times. Bringing those two worlds together would create something far beyond ordinary entertainment. It would become a celebration of global connection itself. Fans are already preparing emotionally for the possibility. Some say they would cry the moment Suga appears on stage. Others admit they cannot even imagine how overwhelming it would feel to watch BTS dominate the halftime spotlight during the biggest sporting event on Earth. Online communities continue sharing emotional messages about how much this moment would mean to them personally. The emotional anticipation is becoming almost impossible to contain. Meanwhile, theories about the visual concept continue spreading rapidly. Some fans believe the halftime show could feature themes of unity, hope, and resilience inspired by BTS music. Others imagine futuristic stage designs blending football culture with BTS' iconic purple symbolism. There are even predictions involving giant floating stages, synchronized audience lights, and cinematic intros that could rival major Hollywood productions. The scale being imagined by fans is enormous. And yet, many believe BTS is one of the few groups capable of exceeding even those impossible expectations. One reason for that confidence is BTS' history of delivering unforgettable live moments under intense pressure. Time and time again, they have proven capable of turning massive global stages into emotional experiences that resonate deeply with audiences. Whether performing at award shows, stadium tours, or international ceremonies, BTS consistently understands how to transform a performance into a cultural moment. Suga's contribution to that dynamic is especially powerful. His charisma on stage is impossible to ignore. He possesses a unique ability to command attention through both explosive energy and quiet emotional intensity. During performances, even brief gestures or expressions from him can trigger massive reactions from audiences. Fans believe that ability would become even more powerful during a World Cup halftime performance viewed by billions.